the other day. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah.
If they narrow their focus and get back.
I think it's very important that he comes in and does haircuts. Because he loves it. He loves talking to the customers, the different people. You know, he's 70 years old, so.
Teaching numerous experts over the course of the year and said this. They've got enough in-game players that come September, you wouldn't want to face it. Thank you, sir. We've seen over the last 6
Fucking cold. Fuck.
Yeah.
Who's your mate? That side of my face, I fucking hate it.
That's right. It looks good, man. It looks good, man.
It's in my mind. Yeah, that like for the last 20 years I have to put concealer on. So every single morning before I head out, if I do head out, I've actually got to put concealer on. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's an extra chore that I've got to do.
So I'll find some videos on YouTube, like how to upload, how to edit, things like that.
So in that envelope, I had cash from my week. I'm holding the envelope as a memory. Yeah, so I think a YouTube channel that will express like what I want to express without being judged on the basis of an Instagram perspective, Facebook. You know, like I prefer to be just that out there and be me completely and entirely. And that's where like YouTube is good because you get to express like a longer video. How many people do you think will actually sit there and watch the whole video? It doesn't matter? So you're doing it because, how does it make you feel when you...
I do it because I like doing it.
You like doing it?
Yeah.
Where do you get the sounds from? You know, like you've got those sounds...
I'll give you a site as well, called Free Sound.
A free sound site?
Yeah. I write down all the info about it too. It's copyright, like, whatever's on that website you can legally use without a problem.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But some sounds you can't make without flow. For whatever reason. But whatever's on that site you can legally use.
That's good.
You know, I'll recommend some editing software for you as well. Money? Free.
It's free?
Yeah, free.
Editing software that's free. I've got, what's it called? iMovie.
Yeah, like I said, if you want to spend money on stuff...
You've seen some of my videos, I use iMovie to do...
I've seen some free editing software.
What could we get from Maya?
Some clothes.
Clothes. Yeah.
Just have a walk in. So what do you think about my, like, those 3 film emojis?
So you said
Just one just us talking like we're doing now.
Us talking, yeah.
one just you reading some poetry.
Reading poetry. I love reading poetry. Yeah.
Yeah. The other one, it's a bit scripted.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it's done when you're free.
What did you send? You sent me an email.
Oh, okay, I sent you an email.
Yeah, I got
That's
it.
the poetry one. I was putting that up. It's just between now and then you actually set a day to do it. You can just read over whenever you want.
In a quiet place.
Yeah, whenever you want. There's something for you. It's all at once and do it at if that makes sense.
Sorry?
It's not all at once at the day, so I just thought you might want to read it before we do anything with it.
Yeah, nice.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, happy to do it.
Yeah?
When should we do it?
Well, next week or something? Are you free next week?
I can read it now.
No, so not at a more quieter location.
Yeah, quiet in a quiet
yeah,
spot.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll print it out for you, things like that.
Oh, printing it out helps.
Yeah.
Hey, you've done really well here. Yeah.
Yeah. So we just pick a park or somewhere private or whatever. It doesn't have to be a park, but there's anywhere we want privately quiet and just read it over.
Yeah.
And throughout it, I'm gonna put images and stuff in it to make it a bit more keep it interesting. It's heaps. You might not see much, but it's just something to start off with.
Look, the heaters. Look how big those heaters are, right? Nice.
Not much here, besides the place. Very nice.
It's got some cafes and Aldi and Woolworths.
Yeah.
That's it. And then there's some
Couple of
variety shops. There's the barber.
Yeah. So, how long have you been a barber for? Anyway?
I think about 25 years.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah. So like in between that time, I had like the first thing I did when I left school was real estate, and then I went back to barbering. Actually went to hairdressing, and I worked for Tony and Guy hairdressers. I did ladies hairdressing, and that was fun. It was good, but it was too stressful. The environment, too much pressure.
What do you mean? Was it
A lot of high pressure, because the women that are coming in, they're paying top dollar, and they want their hair foiled and styled properly, like really well, like So if you make like 2 millimeters difference in the haircut, they'll say actually that's too short. You think 2 millimeters difference, your hair's like that long. Like, they feel everything. They're much more particular. So when someone pays more money like that, they're not gonna be all like that. But then I opened up a mortgage broking office, and I started selling loans, and I was cutting hair as well. It was next door. I opened up a mortgage broking office next door to the barber shop. So that worked all right. And then the market went down in 2006. It just financial crisis, and I decided, without the arrival of our son, my wife wasn't going to be working, and I needed to substitute her income, and loans and real estate, that's all commission only. And so I bought a barber shop off this old bloke in Kirribilli, and I had that for 10 years. And I left that 2 years ago. I had a great time there, man. It was a beautiful community.
Is it busy, the shop? Or?
The shop was pretty busy, yeah. On Saturdays I had 3 chairs going, 2 chairs minimum going on a Saturday. It's nice to have that experience with trade, to know that how to deal with hair cutting clients. I've also got experience in how to deal with clients asking for a home loan or wanting to sell their home, and I've got experience in helping as a tradesperson, like in labouring, plumber, roofing, whatever it is, just to help them as an assistant. And I found that to be the hardest one out of all of them.
How come?
Because you're picking up a shovel, you're digging, it's physical labour, you're climbing, up on top of a roof.
Yeah, I guess so.
You've got to be careful what you're doing because you could actually injure yourself. Yeah. And you could actually damage the property if you do it wrong. That could cost a lot more. Whereas a haircut, they come to you and then they leave within 15 minutes, they're out.
Is it good money in owning hairdressers and stuff?
Yeah, hair salons can make good dosh.
Yeah.
Barbershops can as well. But there's more money in hairdressing if you have a successful hair salon. Because someone colouring all their hair and putting foils, they look, they look like the Tin Man. That costs a few $100s. And straightening your hair, a basic men's haircut is $25 or $30 or $40, depends where you go. So it's less stress. And you can make yourself a couple of grand a week, or you can make yourself a couple of grand a week working in a lot of places. If you own your own business, you can have the freedom to do the things you want to do. If you structure your business right. So, yeah. But you've got to rely on staff. Because without your staff, you've got no business. Like you're basically putting pressure on you to run your business, which means you've got a high-paid job with all the stress that comes with it. Pay your taxes, pay your bills, all these things.
Paperwork.
All that paperwork. And you go to yourself, is it really worth it? Just like the last 2 years, I've just been working for other people, and I've had. If I was working still in that shop, we wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation. I wouldn't be talking about opening up a YouTube channel. I wouldn't have opened up my other business. I've got another website now with my other business doing, looking for property development. Like the more time I give myself, the more opportunities or the results of this serenity is going to come through, and I believe in that process. Just a matter of time and patience.
Patience I don't have at all.
We need it.
Yeah, that's right.
Out of all people, we're the type that need that.
The amount of stuff I've stuffed up just I've just been impatient. It's unbelievable. Good things too,
Yeah.
It can work in bad things. In bad things, you can work out, like, oh, I've got this problem, sort it out, sort of thing. Or I've got this flaw, I'm going to spend all this time working, That can be good, having no patience for it, but in terms of good things, the amount of good things I've stuffed up, I've been impatient, sort of thing.
I think
slowing down.
Sometimes just slowing down and giving you to go, whatever that is. Like us meeting today, like I don't, as I said to you, I don't do catch-ups with people that, like, I find it easy for me to catch up with the people from the barbershop, like other workers, because you're used to them, and then it's like, oh yeah, it's easier to ask the question, or do you want to catch up? But years ago, I would have caught up like this, but it would have been interrupted with my mate saying, I'm going to go pick up some weed, a case of beer, and then let's just get on it. And I don't want to do that. I don't want that life anymore. I want my life to be, I want to get high on life, not high on anything else. Yeah. So just recovery is so important, and I think I've been told to do the opposite of what I would normally do, so that I can recover. Because we got used to doing the wrong thing
all the time,
and that was subjected to. That's why our character defects, right?
And that's what becomes normal and all that.
That became normal. Our character defects and the way we respond.
And also,
react.
when you kind of switch on, you kind of like, this is probably not the best sort of things for me. and you try to move forward, and if that stuff fails, you have the tendency to go back as well. So what we know and what environment we're used to and all that.
Yeah, that's right.
Sort of thing. Yeah.
We have to be
Hanging out with the same sort of people.
we have to be wary about the sort of people we hang out with.
Yeah.
Because I think I can speak for us, maybe even many of us, that we sort of say yes quite easily because we're used to say yes a lot to a lot of things, and we don't know how to identify or have the insight that friendship will be a toxic one.
How's that help? So you work for your mate you've known for 15 years, right? As a barber, and you really want to get an and you go, look, oh Darcy, he's a producer, he can actually help me out, become an actor. And you've worked out, you've got to work from 6 days a week as a barber to 2 days a week to have that time to go act in movies and stuff like that. Like your mate that you work for, it's very hard for you to move forward because he's your mate. Do you know what I mean? It's like you really know you want to be an actor, you really know that Darcy can actually help, but you've got to put the time and effort to do that.
So you but like is that a proposition? Because,
no, I'm not saying. I'm just saying
if
it
it is,
hypothetically. Yeah,
but if it is a proposition, I'd say that that's where I want to go.
Yeah, hypothetically, your mate's
hypothetically,
back,
if I'm like what you're saying now is right.
Yeah.
Because money's not anymore my motivator.
That's hard for people to move forward. Like he's my mate. I've worked for him for 15 years.
If you can help me be an actor,
like it's like you made in the barbershop holds you back because that's what you know you're used to.
Yeah.
You can't really sort of thing. You know that Darcy can actually help you better.
Yeah.
And it's hard for you to move forward. And I think it's hard for people like Harvard to do.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean? You kind of like
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You're right actually because
a lot of people can't.
It's what we know and we're just out of habit and it's what's the safest way.
A safety mechanism.
A safety. And it's sort of like
if that makes sense. Yeah.
I've always wanted to be an actor.
It's hard for people too. Like I always find that some people struggle moving forward, even like sort of thing. Sometimes people have legitimate reasons, like with yourself, you've got a family and all that, so there's some understanding why you've got to stop and think about it for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but my mum said that I should have been an actor.
Yeah.
And so that's good. That's fine.
Yeah. But you know what I mean?
My mum's like a real conservative, you know, and I'm actually the Barber Muhammad. You know, he's a conservative Muslim. Like he's like very conservative and devout. And he said to me, he's seen some of my videos, and he goes, "You should be an actor." And I was like, "Okay."
But you know, you understand that hypothetical. Like, you know, you wanted Darcy can actually help, but your old life tends to pull you back a bit. Then what are you doing? Yeah.
Well, I mean, the opportunity, as it is, like. I keep on not trusting people.
Yeah.
Like I think that there's something else to like. Don't take it personally. Like I just feel like there's something else. Is this going to lead to like addiction or like? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a great answer. You've got no idea. I don't either.
Yeah.
And so like I just got to, based on my past experiences. I've always been led astray, and then I would do it to other people as well, in a reckless way. And I've actually had hostages and witnesses of my life. It's like a bit of a share. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's alright.
But
I've seen that happen too.
I just want to make sure that we've got a pure situation. And I think we do. And so like, it's good because we can get.
Number 2, and 17.5 grand over years, which is 10% of his salary. Well, there is a significant fight. In fact, not only is it exclusively revealed that the money has started in the guidance to pay the beauty. Really? Yeah, we've got some vision. This is him. He's starting a shift. He's pulling out. Do you want to
No, the Eddie motorbike.
Sticker on the left.
Oh, okay.
This, just go back. I'll show you where. Trust me. Just go back here.
Mom, you notice me, I'm going to be an actor. I already am. Will and lose changed a lot. Oh, that's yeah. quickly going down the city. Very well, how are you, sir? There's only like one lane that goes down the Wollongong River, isn't it?
Yeah, trucks.
I've worked in here for a little while. Love the centre, love the people in the area. So I lived in Belrose for a little bit. My son went to a grade school down the road.
Oh, I like that.
St. Stephen's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was about 10 years ago.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, we just moved in the area.
Oh, welcome. I say welcome as an outsider. Where'd you move to? Dora? Oh, okay. The kids go to school soon? How old are they?
One's 4, one's 3, 18 months.
Oh, you got 3 kids?
Yeah, 3, yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it. Did you get that? Did you get the bigger car?
You would get the
the
7
other
seater.
day?
Yeah, exactly.
Where'd you get?
The SUV Santa Fe.
Oh, Santa Fe.
Santa Fe, yeah.
It tends to be one night and then
Yeah, well, I think everyone had the Broncos in the top eight.
Life changes when you go to the school.
Getting more ready for it now, we're getting more prep for Brian.
He's a superstar. He's a 9-year-old. In our leagues. He's so big deal. Thanks, Lois. Thanks, Fletch.
I heard Alex is working for the buses. I heard he's driving buses. Yeah.
The Sharks get the job done in the local derby, but there's a dodgy match-winning confession from Wade Graham we've got to hear. Now, the Raiders showed up...
Oh, I've got Parramatta. Yeah. I'm going to have to change it. You've got some Parramatta as well. That's it.
No, it's not, that's not it.
That's
No.
no.
Yeah.
It's not over for the
Is that why you're coming here? Oh, it's a Parramatta supporter.
Yeah, exactly. The kick is out. I know it's even got the Manly.
Yeah. I have to.
Do you want red?
We'll be a bit of a trader, so I should be going for the North Sydney Raiders. But I've moved on. I've moved on. I lived in Balgowlah for about 3 years, and so that just that was the icing on the cake for me. I used to cut his Hasler's hair. Yeah. And then he used to come to my shop, and then one day I wasn't there. You know how he's got hair down to about his chest, so he cut his hair really short. He was working for me. That did really bad. Because I saw him on TV, I said, oh my god, I never had hair like that.
He's kind of got that long leg.
Yeah, that long hair, you know, that used to fly around the ring when he was running. Yeah, that went. Wow. Terrible. Imagine that.
How big is that?
That's, well, I never saw him again. Okay. I guess Peter Sterling also had the same thing, but
Josh Hodgson's one of
He lost it over time.
Oh, really? Yeah, okay.
The Raiders are the best at it.
Different
The
type of
strippers
session.
up against the
Yeah.
wrestlers, and so much conjecture and focus during the week. The game, I felt the lead up could have style and arm wrestle and a real battle for the referees. I thought everybody involved did a magnificent job. It's probably the best game we've seen this season. And for the Canberra Raiders, Planet to aligning, 1989 was the last time that we saw them have success, and you get the feeling as though this season, Nick, they're capable of going to a similar road.
Could have ended up 30, but the fact that the resilience in amongst the group and the genuine belief and no one gives them a shot, and no one thinks they can win the premiership. That's he's on board with it. There's only two that can win it.
Good luck on the wickets. The main thing for the Raiders is, obviously they want to win the last couple of weeks. To win the game is the main priority, and they did a fantastic job, great one down there. But the fact that they were so close against the Bush and then roll the Storm, they had to come against their sides, they had to compete against them. And they're showing that, not only do they compete with them, they just rolled the team that was 6 points clear to the top of the table. So
That's a challenge. Ricky's just got the thing, mate.
yeah.
Romeo, how are you? Elias, nice to meet you.
Alright, well this minor premiership is alive now. The Melbourne Storm, they are still out in front, but the Roosters took one game closer. There's only 3 games to go. The Raiders are happily in
What did we tell him was that news?
Fourth at the expense of the Bunnies. Eels, Broncos, they round out the top 8 on the Sharks. Of course, they jumped in.
I came to take your job. Is that alright?
Penrith and the Knights, they're still a shot. So are the West Tigers. But as we said, only 3 games to go. It's all
I'll take your shirt. Thank you.
Bulldogs, Bulls, Dragons, Cowboys, Tigers. Thanks for a season. Good luck and hope to see you again in 2020. Now the Sharks got away with a sneaky win in the Shire, 18-12, the final score over the Dragons. This was the local derby. Now it was locked up at 12-all. It was a controversial one. We'll get into that.
It's a lot busier in centre,
Yeah, the centre's busy, aren't they?
Like it's a Monday and there's quite a few people around. Don't worry about your hello. Yeah, I want to.
And with all the possession they had, they just couldn't get it right. And in the second half, it almost reversed when they struck the Dragons. Huge amount of pressure on the Sharks' try line, and ended up reverting to kicks. Their attack was disastrous, to be honest, the Dragons. It was completely lacking confidence, lacking direction, and in the end it cost them. The controversial call.
Did you just get it?
But they had some opportunities.
20 minutes ago.
How do you know?
At that match-winning try was controversial. The Bunker had a really good look at it, but here's
I
where
told you that you've seen a lot of my videos and
Well, later, the performance and the victory was much needed today, local derby.
they're talking about doing different.
No, we got 2 points, which is
Film,
all that matters, but got a lot to look at, mate. A lot to look at and a lot to fix up.
But it was like a game, I think both of these had 6, 7 or 17 errors each. Is that where we got affected?
Yeah, I think.
Did you drive in or?
I drove in.
We just couldn't ice it.
My son's still at home playing PlayStation.
Finishing opportunity.
You know.
Two have to start to do it
Yeah.
ourselves. So
No school.
sort of chill ourselves there a bit.
No school today.
We like the derby, they always come up with a try and score it, and they do a good job. And we probably got out jail again.
Yeah.
Did you touch the board at the end? Can we get 90 heads from Mike Grove?
Yeah, it took me on the inside. The ref scored a try. It's hard sometimes because as soon as something
You know, the Dragons can look at
Nice
that.
little holders there. You've got
Yeah,
to
use that as an
Take
excuse
off
for
the
that.
back.
You look also when the ball went in the air, you look at the middle of the field, there's
Low
5 or
throw.
6 Dragon players that just stop.
Yeah.
You know, the good teams work back to the footy and never give up.
Huh?
So they
Nice little holders.
Oh,
as
yeah.
easy it is to
When you get
to
those.
win
What's
that
his name?
series, that
George.
big go
What's
against
that,
them.
George?
There's plenty of other things
Soccer
that the
player.
Dragons game and other
George.
Oh, the Armenian guy, yeah.
No, no.
So close to the final.
I'm serious, George.
So that could
Abraham.
give someone an opportunity
Oh,
to
okay.
final. Yeah, with the
Maybe,
amount of
yeah,
that they
few
had,
weeks
given that everyone here
Oh,
at Fox Sports was sitting at the back watching
They
that,
look alright, eh?
knew that Wade Graham had touched
Yeah,
it.
because they're clear.
With the referee couldn't see it.
Leave the referees alone for a
Roll
week.
the red and one go, bro.
Did you see that?
No.
Well, there you go. So we're expecting at home to serve the decision
They
made
are.
correctly. When we saw we invest in the bunker and spend that amount of money to get it right, you've got to get it right, and they didn't get it right.
Pressure.
They've got to be